Salute, 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 everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm ready to go outside, y'all. Like literally go out of town in just a second. So I said, let me get my live done early and talk about this. We got to talk about this real quick, okay? This video is for fair use for purposes of education, for educational purposes. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research education. So this video, hey, Michael, is it Michael? Latasha, V, Yvette, Passion, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for pulling up with me so early in the morning. I had it set for 2, but I knew I wouldn't be back from out of town that quick. So I was like, let me get this one out of the way. When I get home later, I'll do whatever. But right now, let's focus on this one. You know, a snake can shed its skin, but it's still a snake. Hey, D, good morning. Hey, Catherine, good morning. Hey, Raw, good morning. Good morning. And one thing about this, hold on, y'all. Let me turn this down. Sorry, y'all. I'm on my phone. Just to be a buzzing. And one thing for certain, two things for sure, is that in the end, everything will start playing out. If you sit back long enough, everything will start playing out for you. And that's how it's playing out for Lulu. Everything is playing out. Everything is playing out for Lulu. Everything. And when I say everything, let's get to it. Let's get to this. Let me see. Now, we're talking about a woman that loved this man so much. So she said, right, y'all? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Regina. Hey, Samai. Good morning. My mother's keeper. Good morning. She loved Tyrone so much, right? He liked the camera, not me. He wanted to do this, not me. I love Tyrone. And for my friends that support me, that if when they know, they know. If you know, you know. Lulu turned off DRO kid's phone the day after he was buried. Do you believe us now? Toxic. Wait, not you got the kids' phones cut off. Hey, Valerie, good morning. As my grandfather used to say, sit back and wait on time. Mm-hmm. Not you got the kids' phone. Because one thing's for certain, two things for sure with a man. And we seen this man with his daughter doing date night, doing flowers and things like that. And saying to his daughter that this is a must. That this is how we supposed to do our daughters, present her with flowers to let her know her worth. He was showing his daughter at a young age that you are worthy of these things. This is how a man is supposed to present himself when taking you out, when doing things with you, shower you. Mouth say anything, action speaks louder than words. Justice for Dro. What up, Capricorn? Good morning. Cap, are you over there in the other chat? It's fine if you are. Hey, Jay, good morning. I just don't know why you're not in blue. That's why. Hey, Just Jay. The snake is diabolical. She got the kids' phones cut off the next day. The next day. He loved his children unconditionally. Why? What happened, Capricorn? Okay, well, are you in this main chat? If that's you, put it in the Discord. The same thing you write in the chat, Cap. because I just don't want to mod anything up. Diabolical as hell. Diabolical as hell. Hey, Miss Didi. And I still can't gather these thoughts together to say, why did you get his kid's phone cut off? And I do have to say this. It's not a dig, because this is one thing about it. Two things for sure that bothers me with black people. When you kind of point out things, everybody thinks that, oh, that's between the family. If it's put on the internet, goddamn it, it's out here. It's out here for everybody to see. Whether we speak on it or we don't, it's out here for the world to see. Hey, Miss Jazzy. Hey, Uncle Marley. Good morning. And that's where we at with this case, y'all. We at a point with this case where she gets these phones cut off. We got Tyrone Sr. feeling away. Just want answers for his son. BG was in your chat the last time you spoke on him. I was definitely over there with Gigi last night. I was definitely over there with Gigi for sure. Gigi, you booted me. I had questions. You booted me, but it's okay. I didn't say anything. I was trying to be respectful because you was asking Cece, so I didn't want to come off of mute and say anything. So maybe because I didn't speak, she didn't think I had anything to say, but I did. But it's okay. I'm glad I didn't get to say anything there. I am. Because I got some words for her too. But for the life of me, I couldn't think of nobody but the Davis family speaking up, saying, Lulu, why you get my grandkids' phones cut off? Why did you do that to the kids? Kids ain't got nothing to do with this. And you know he loved his kids unconditionally. He loved his kids to the death. I saw you up there. I wonder what happened. It's okay. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'll get to that. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. Putting in an order. Damn. So, in the process of all of this, I was just wondering, why is the Davis family only like, damn, I got my opinion, but I'll tell you later. Why y'all want shirt, sis? Why y'all want shirt? Why y'all want shirt, Jay? Why y'all want shirt? But be you a talk. Hey, Annie, good morning. But this is my opinion. It's definitely fucked up. It's real fucked up. It's snakish than a motherfucker. It's giving a whole lot of different outlooks now from my end and perspective. Okay, Jay. It's giving me a different perspective now of a lot of things. Now, y'all can say Natasha's loud and wrong and all of this. But at the same time, hey, Daily Sips with Jazzy, good morning. Hey, Alicia, good morning. But at the same time, sometimes you got to be loud so that they can hear you, so the world can hear you to get the justice that you need for your loved one, especially being African American. Because closed mouths don't get the fuck fed. Okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. And they're not going to provide nothing that we not being loud and putting our boots to the ground to get. Hey, T Lady, good morning. JS, good morning. So I do want to I do go with the Davis side. Cause one thing about it, two things for sure. I want my family to be the same exact way if it happened to me. Loud, asking questions to whoever till they figure it out. We don't know their conversations once them cameras go off and they get done talking, doing their live streams on Facebook. We don't know them conversations. We don't know what family member they got looking into what. We don't know. We don't know what they got on their table. Okay, this person said this. This person said that. They got Lulu at the top. But this person said this. This person said that. How many phone calls did they say come in? Did you listen to the 911 call? What they say specifically? Okay. And go back to what the hospital said. They got pictures all over their table. Family members all around. Hey, Bernice, good morning. I think Tasha ruined the plan when she put the info on the floor. It's almost like that. I'm sure they tired with this and need closure. Yeah, Annie. Lulu's still responsible. She left him. Yeah. Yeah, Cynthia, for sure. I feel Rena jealous of them too because they have the courage to do what she did, not to mention she knows more than she's disclosing. I do. Now. Now. I do. Just that. You are the mother. Nobody could take that away from you. And shout out to Miss Natasha. Shout out to Miss Natasha, the one y'all keep calling loud and wrong. Shout out to her. Because she came back and apologized. She said, this is about DRO. I told you what my discernment said about Rena. She ain't right. It's a money grab. Because I do pray the authorities do all they can to get justice. Because you get my kids' phones, grandkids' phones cut off. Because I heard so much, I don't know what's true. So I don't say too much on what's true and what's not. I don't know. Because I heard she didn't see the kids, talk to the kids at the funeral. I don't know. And that's his kids. His kids come before any bitch. My kids come before any man. And my kids from their father's side come before any woman. Because trust me, I makes it known. And if a bitch got a problem with my children, they got a problem with us. Not just me. They got a problem with you too. They don't like your kids. If Lulu's heart was in the right place, why go through his bank account? Come on, Paula. Didn't say, let me read the other one. 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 So let's stick there. She got the kids' phones cut off. The snake. No, Dro love his kids. She know Dro love his kids. This is one got me. The funeral home let Lulu in to see Dro prior to the services. Dro's mom took her to see him. She gave the mom some of his money. It's right here, just so y'all won't think I'm lying. I'm reading it right here. Right here. Right here. Yeah. I said, what? Wait, Miss Nina. What? The mama took Lulu. Royalty, good morning, baby. Thank you for coming through. Hey, Miss K, good morning. Curl Cotton, good morning. Y'all drop the royalties link for me, okay? Y'all go over and support. And she has a Twitch as well. Run that Twitch up, okay? The mama takes Lulu to go see Dro. It's from the family, Cynthia. This is from the family. All you gotta do go on Facebook. You'll see all the shit. She cut the kids' phones off after he was buried. Okay? Always royalty. I wasn't sure about Nina, but Natasha's validating the show is. Ain't she, T-Lady? Ain't she? And Nina tagged in everything over there with Natasha. So I couldn't see it being allowed without Tasha's validation. Because Tasha tagged Nina in everything. Let's start there. See, I don't just always just shoot to the comments. I see the closeness between this girl and this family, Nina and this Miss Natasha. Why did you take her to go see DRO? This my thing, because it's the contradictions for me, y'all. You go live and say justice for DRO, but how? If I'm screaming justice for my kid, that means I feel a way that something happened to my kid. And I ain't saying she did and I ain't saying she didn't. So why, if you feel that way after the funeral, why did you take her to see your son knowing that she took this money, unless she got something like Nina said? Shout out to you again, Nina. Because a lot of things, let me tell y'all. Shut the fuck up, Tasha. It's too early. It's too early. Sunny baby. Y'all drop my girl Solid Sunny's lean. Drop my Bookie's lean. What you been doing, Sunny? No, you over rolling up. You took him, you snuck her to see him because you paid for it. She paid for it. Or did DRO pay for it? You paid for it with the money that Lulu gave you. Mm-hmm. They said she took $250,000. Even if it was $25,000, nigga, that's a lot of money. $25,000 is a lot of money to be moving and grooving. I get it, Sunny baby. I understand. Natasha family know how the mom is. She probably's always had a handout when DRO came around. That's why she said he took good care of me. He loved his mama. We can't say he didn't. But to say my kids take care of me, but my kids don't take care of me because they feel like they have to. My kids take care of me because they feel like I'm deserving. My kids take care of me when shit go down. You know what I'm saying? Birthdays, I don't expect my kids to take care of me. As much as a bitch want to kick her feet up, I do. I do. And love would love to say my kids take care of me. I don't want them to. Even if they was in a position, I wouldn't feel the need to. If they wanted to, they could. It was a lot of shit she said. Hey, Tammy C, good morning. That just didn't add up. Tyrone Senior said DRO paid for DRO's funeral, and they let Rena plan the funeral because she knows how to plan one. Absolutely. But she's saying she paid for the funeral. See what I'm saying? We know he had an insurance policy. See, I can't play with no bitch about my son. Can't a bitch today tell me something about my kids, oh man, and I'm going to believe it right now. And my son is harmed? I'm going to need you a good 50 feet. Out of any kind of space that I'm in. Hey, Rhapsody, good morning. I feel like it's not normal for a woman to lose every son they birth. Something is not right with her. Alicia, she gave them away and God took them back. Then you get on her. He wasn't around the son. He didn't even raise them. Like, but y'all keep talking about Miss Natasha. They didn't say half the shit she said. She didn't. She didn't say half the shit that she said, but you snuck Lulu in. See, when you sneaky to me, you can't be trusted. Because if I'm a woman and I stand on what I say, I'm going to stand on what I say and mean it. And it is what I say. Didn't have the daddy's pictures up in the... Oh, it got to be hurtful. Did you hear when the friend said his mom started the funeral early before the... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Some cold-blooded shit. Because he might have loved his mama, but he loved his daddy too. He loved it. He loved fam. He was a family man. Period. Point blank. Tyrone was a fam. You can tell. But see, you could tell that somebody was trying to make Tyrone feel a way about choosing the other side. It ain't hard to see. It ain't hard to tell who was doing it. But the baby mama speaks out. I want to play a little bit of Gigi's live. I do. And it's pretty deep. It got pretty deep over there. It did. Rena is a snake, allegedly. I know mamas like her. The dad's people don't even have anywhere to see it. Who said the dad's family didn't have nowhere to see it? It is sad, sonny. That's what makes the mom suspect. She's moving funny. Because if you wanted her, she's there. You paid for it. Y'all get what I'm saying? You paid for it. You done started the services early. Let her in. Stand on your shit. See, a motherfucker can get on her and cuss all day. We can cuss all day. Everybody can cuss and get loud. Everybody gonna know who I am. I'm the mama. I'm the da. Well, then stand down and let the bitch in. You ain't gotta sneak in. Y'all so hard and real. Y'all ain't gotta sneak nobody. Just real mess. It is. I didn't even realize what she was doing when she stood up and started screaming, trying to overshadow what Scene was saying. So she jumped up and was saying stuff over the daddy. The Davis family big and go hard behind each other. Yeah, you could tell, Sonny. That's not a family to be fucked with. Let me say that. That is just not a family to be messed with. You could tell. That's when you touch one there, you got to fight everybody. Exactly. Cece said it in Gigi's. They had to stand up the whole funeral. That's why they were there. Up there at the end. Shut up. Hey, Queen Judah. Last night said the mom started service early and they had no seats for the fathers and the brothers. So that's why the brothers was up there on the stage with Tyrone singing. Is that why they was up there? She said the father and his other boys and his grandsons didn't have a seat. I know y'all lying. Oh my God. Oh, Tyrone singing. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so sad. But the bitch that knows something about your son got to go in and be comfortable. I know y'all lying to me. Oh, yes, screaming justice for DRO. She did it. She did it. It was a lie. As a mom that has bred a child, the mom is wrong for treating the family that way. Yes, Nikki. And Nikki, I'm so sorry for your loss. It is trifling. Let's go, Alicia, for being a member for 10 months. Thank you for keeping your jacket on. Mother started services early. Disregard the Davis family knows seats. I am baffled. I am baffled. Like, I am hurt behind that. It is so evil. It is. Sonny, you took the words out of my mouth. That is evil. Oh, baby. The mother wrong. Jealous because there was more of the family than she should have. Uh-huh. And was it because they came together as a family and dressed all in blue? Because I loved it. I loved how the Davis family went in there and represented for DRO. I loved the blue. I loved That blue. Y'all did that. Is that why? Because they sat down as a family and talked. Because see that minister over, see the minister that came out and spoke. See, that's why I don't be trusting pastors and all of this shit, them women and only thing your ass was supposed to do as a child of God, a speaker of God, was get this family back together. You as a minister and a pastor, I expect different. I expect resolution, solutions and resolutions, not division. Not division. I could be wrong if ministers are supposed to during a somebody's child dying causing division, taking sides, because the only side you supposed to be on is God's side and the righteous side, and division is not righteous. Did you see how she ran up to help the pallbearers with the casket? She feels left out, in my opinion. Let's not forget the mom's poem. What was the poem? Because I still ain't got to see it. I, my sister's keeper. Good morning. When the oldest son transitioned, me and his father were both married to someone else, and we sat on the front row. What the fuck? Yes. They said Lulu helped plan the funeral arena. I know, you lying to me. And she said she didn't acknowledge the Davis mom that raised DRO. Rena played on the family's top at the funeral, and that bitch, any bitch that be that petty at a funeral for her son. Yeah, wicked just to get back at senior, huh? But Lulu was able to visit the services. Hey, sweet honey. Yeah, y'all, this is evil. Hey, Queen Lakers, good morning, sister. The story's in shambles. You don't know which side of the family or who to listen. But Queen Lakers, one thing about it, sis, when they show us, we know what it is. At least I wouldn't be surprised. She made sure to include she raised him, that part. Preach facts. The poem was nice that she pulled up off of Google. Wait a minute. wait. She pulled a poem off of Google? You have to listen to the poem. She wrote it in Joe's supposed voice, giving her all the praise. What are you saying? Hey Ronitra, hey Scorpio, good morning, ladies. Jay, good morning. People in the live funeral chat thought it was weird. Aunt Tasha spoke up about awareness, not the mother, which was weird to me from the jump. Let's go, Sonny. Hey, Kenola, what's going on? Miss Parker, let me ask you this question. Did y'all ever check out the pastor? Which pastor? The woman? Queen Lakers, baby. I ain't got time this morning. Y'all drop Ken Nola's link too. King Troll Nola, drop his link, okay? I'm confused. I'm sure of it, or from the previous son's funeral. The female. What you feel about it, Ken Nola? Because I didn't like that as a pastor. That's any pastor. It didn't have to be her. It could have been a male. I didn't like all of that. Because she's still supposed to, as a pastor, to bring resolution. You see the division with this family. You see division with this family, and here your ass come up here on some old demon time shit. I didn't know she was a pastor or a minister till they told me. I was like, who? I know you lying to me. One only behaves the way his mama did is from guilt. Yeah, Catherine. Yeah, she was on some mess, Scorpio. That's messy. If you're not trying to bring his family some closure or bring them together, at least the mother and the father. You don't have to bring the aunts and the uncles and the cousins. The mother and the father to sit before you and see if you can come up with a resolution. Because if you can't come up with a resolution, then your work is done. You did what God set out to do. Because God is a man of righteousness. Not that shit you was doing. It's not of God. She said, oh, I thought she wrote the poem. Kenola talk about Nikki, she's a fraud, and Kai Tyrone a woman beater. Ain't that the minister? I got bruh up here. What up, bruh? What's going on? Can you hear me, Ken?
This my internet. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. I can hear you, Ken. Dang, I want to hear
Must be
Ken.
my
Stop.
internet. Can the
Come back
chat
up.
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You're good. Dang, I want to hear from Ken.
Oh, you can hear me, Miss Parker?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh my God, I hate Scream, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Um, I'm gonna say this. I did a little research, and I don't really want to get into it, but whatever I got, I'm gonna send it to you. But di- tell me how you feel about the pastor before I say what I gotta say. What's she giving off to you?
Um, Paid for sure. Because anybody we going to church in a family's division, and when we heard the pastor at the church for Dro's funeral, Kenola, he was like, "This is a time to come together. This is a time of peace. This is a time." That's how she should have been coming. She came on some old like it was very fraudulent. It didn't give minister or pastor. Nothing about her gave a woman of God.
It kind of gave like they closer than what we think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, cool. Now, if I was the cops, I would check those phone records because
Mm-hmm.
that the pastor said a way lot more than what she was supposed to say. And she knew a lot. And then did you hear how she kept going at, well, he did a lot to her. Y'all don't know why you keep trying to act like she's the victim.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she kept taking up for her and kept taking up for her. So what that was telling you like friend or lover. Like what you know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
just like I said, I did some research, and if I was the cops, I would check them phone records. I would check her phone records, and I would check that pastor phone records because the pastor knew a lot before everybody else knew.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And she knew that girl way before that boy knew that girl. But
I agree.
yeah, yeah,
You
something,
know, I
something.
agree with you 100%. I agree. And she was saying, that's what made me raise my eyes. And I was like, but maybe she ain't the minister. That's why I was getting confused. I said, well, she can't be a minister or nothing because the thing she's saying gave me, I didn't know if it was her mama, her cousin, something at
Hmm.
first. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Ranitra.
Good morning.
Ranitra.
How y'all doing?
Good
I'm all
morning.
right.
Good morning. So I'm with you, Kenola, 100%. I agree with you. She was saying a lot. She was saying a lot, Ken. She was.
I
And
was
then when
with
she
you
got to
too.
saying, then when she got to saying about him doing stuff to her, it ain't even a time for that.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? She gave our family member or something close to Lulu for sure.
But how you know what he did to her? And that's not our
Mhm.
business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that told me a lot. Like also y'all two been gossiping. You and her been gossiping about him. But you the
Absolutely.
pastor.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
like you said, Miss Parker, the whole, it's giving junkie vibes to me. Recovering, you know what I'm saying, which is fine. But okay, everybody thank God. But you didn't have to go as far deep and depth, regardless of what he did to her and what she did to him. Like he wasn't coming off as trying to find a solution to the scenario of what's happening. It's crazy to me for her to be a minister the way how she was coming.
It was.
She was
Ken, can't
toxic.
nobody tell me
I
she's a
agree.
minister. If it
I'm,
is, tell me her
I'm
church
saying, like,
because I
I'm
don't
saying,
know.
because we all do wrong. Forgive me, like everything. Like I have my toxic ways, and I'm about that life. It's so odd, but you just don't. You, as a minister, you make bring the family together. You was dividing them to me.
She
And what
And
I
she
was.
was more on and she was more on Lulu's side, like Kendall
exactly.
said,
You right.
knowing the
You right.
facts of he did this to her and he did this, and I was like,
You right. And then this is what
so
I. This
if
is what
this
I'm.
just
This is what I'm
happened,
thinking.
what do you know? What do you know a lot more than what you're saying, and
Okay,
you're
because
coming over.
remember when I inbox Shane and I was trying to send you everything because she deleted everything. I was trying to send it to you because I could not find you on Facebook, but I found Shane and everything I was trying to send you. When I went back, it was gone. He deleted everything, his YouTube and everything, and then his body was like it shit happened on from the 25th to the 27th. Man, this man's body wasn't even cold and rigor mortis, and then you gonna go empty his bank account, and then you guilty. To me, off the muscle. You cannot. I'm from the streets. I done got my hands dirty. I'm clean. But nigga, no. His body ain't even setting rigor mortis. He's still on the ventilator. They ain't take him off the ventilator to the 30th, but he was declared dead on the 29th. This is the 27th. Man, come on, you gonna empty his money out, and then out the muscle, you said fuck his kids, man. And I feel like that's what you did. That's what he was done. You made him feel like he had to pick and choose inside with him and his kids. To me, that's my observation. You, that's what she did. You cut the
So
kids'
let
phone
me say
out.
this. Give me a second, Ronisha. Let me
Go
answer
ahead.
this. Hold on. Queen Judah said Lulu probably spoke to the pastor privately to clear her conscience about this so-called accident. You
Mm-mm.
you gonna go to this woman and clear your conscience, but I'm gonna tell y'all something that was said last night, because this what
Shoot.
don't make sense to me if she go into the pastor, because she went to the friend too. BG said last night, I know what happened. She said this because Gigi played a clip. Hold on, I have to hold
Now,
on.
so that bitch trying to fix her, honey.
Give me a second, Rodney. Give me 1 second. Let me land. BG was on Gigi's platform last night, and Gigi did what she's supposed to do. Because when you're a content creator, if y'all want people to talk, you got to make people comfortable. You can't
Mhm.
just jump in and go in on them. You'll lose them. And we'll never know. Sometimes we done ran people off, and here we all want answers. Hell, we done ran him off. We done ran
Mhm.
her off. We done came down on her so much. Gigi did good playing her part because she said she didn't know anything when Gigi asked her some stuff. So Gigi ran a clip back where the friend jumped up on Royal D's panel. Shout out to both content creators.
Yeah.
She said, I know what happened and woo woo woo. So that's why I hit Gigi panel last night. Cause I want to say, baby, maybe it ain't, sometimes when you lie, tell one lie, you gotta tell 1,000 to make it up. And this ain't no dig at you, BG. It's just the truth. When you say certain things and you forget what you say because you're lying. So now I got to go to Kenola, and when Kenola asks me a question, I didn't say that. When Kenola played the clip back, I say, "Oh yeah, that's me." And then when Kenola played the clip back again, I go, "I can't hear that. What is it saying? You just confirmed it was you."
Facts.
I we heard the same shit. Like I'm over there
Right.
fucked up, kid. Like, am
I
I
heard
slow?
you.
Is this real?
Yeah, I
I
heard
had
you.
to leave because I couldn't take it no more. I couldn't.
She made me mad. I want to call and cuss
And,
her bitch out.
and another thing is, did she even call the police? Did y'all hear the 911 call from her?
No.
Who, Lulu?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell because like they don't give a name. When you call the police, you don't have to give a name. But they said so many codes. Like Rob, salute to everybody over on Man Gigi's page.
No, no, Ranitra, you can get the.
I'm saying
Ken,
it's
I
You
gotta
can
find
get
out
legal.
how
it,
to do it. You
I'm
can
but
saying
get
you
it.
can
Yes,
call
I
and them,
heard I heard the 911 call. I heard
but
it.
I don't know if it was a
will you,
female or male.
Ranitra, let him. Hold on, Ranitra, let him finish. Go ahead, Ken. What's the
Now
911 call that you heard?
I heard the 911 call. It wasn't from her. It was from a witness, a bystander, and
Uh,
they
Mhm.
clearly said that he got hit by a smaller car.
uh,
And They said that he still was alive when the nurse got to him. He was still breathing. She checked his pulse, stuff like that. But the nurse also said, and the other girl said that made the call, when they walked up, the wallet looked like it was placed there. The money looked like they just set it there, and everything else. It was like they just planted it. And then we didn't. Why didn't she call the cops? Everybody else called except her.
And that was
So
late.
that was weird though. Like I'm like, why I'm hearing everybody else call, but I don't hear the girlfriend.
But
My thing is, why? Where's
The friend said last night on Gigi's she was in an accident. Did anybody else catch when
I did.
BG said that Lulu was in an accident?
Mm-hmm.
What
That's what the
accident?
friend said. The best friend said, last night.
What accident?
Remember.
Because the pastor didn't say
Let's go.
that.
Let's go. The best friend said last night on the podcast that Lulu was in an accident. I said, is anybody catching on? What accident was she in? Because from her, she said she went to the gas station. There was no accident that she was a part of.
Let's go.
Man.
But you see how they trapping themselves, right? You see how they think that they helping her, but they really hurting her in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Because the best friend, your story is different from what the pastor story is.
Mm, mm.
Like y'all ain't paying attention to y'all. Why y'all ain't just get in the group circle at the church and just, you know, talk about what y'all was going to talk about, what y'all was going to coerce each other to say, because y'all saying five different things, and the witnesses is actually saying what actually happened, but they ignoring what the witnesses say, and then they say she wasn't even crying, mad, like
Mhm.
what's going on? Like when y'all hear
Man.
these calls, I'm telling y'all gonna think about it different.
Canola, this the tiebreaker. Stay right there with what Ken said. The witnesses said she wasn't crying, right? So Gigi said to the best friend, was she in good spirits? The best friend said, yeah. Wait a minute.
Let's
I just
go.
lost the love of my life.
Man.
Don't know what happened to him. Ain't no good spirit. Gigi said, was she crying or was she? The friend was like, um, bitch, was she crying or not? Yes, it's a yes, a simple yes or no.
No,
Was she in good spirits? She said, yes, she was in real good spirits. We
It's
better
right.
ask
That's what you
her.
said.
Kenola, go ahead, Kenola. Continue.
I, I mean, I'm just like I said, I'm doing my research, and I think that they kind of said I think the pastor allegedly, anything that I'm saying is all alleged, and the channel holder don't have nothing to do with this. I think that the pastor and the best friend came up with this plan just like her, and I think that the pastor like women
Mm-hmm.
because she giving off a lover more than
Swear
a
for
friend.
God, he ain't lying.
Because she's angry. Like when she telling a story, she's mad, telling her, and then you flipping your head, moving your. I said, well, damn, what kind of church she? Was she at a hood church? Flipping your head, talking gangster, and because y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Because baby, he did her such and such. Who cares? But what I found out was she did a lot of stuff too.
Mm,
Yeah, but the pastor ain't talk
mm.
about that. Like
Mm.
I said, I don't be getting involved in stuff like this because if I do, then I got to do more and more research. And me, I don't know why I just like to be messy. It's weird, but I just like to be messy. But I'm good at doing research for stuff like this, and I'm good at paying attention to how people talk, how they move their body, how they move their head. And she was very mad. She was mad that people was really telling the truth on that girl, and I really think that she called that pastor at that scene. I really do.
Mm.
Listen to that call, y'all. If you
Mhm.
listen to that call, you can hear her in the background talking, and she don't sound mad. She don't sound like she's crying. She sound pretty normal on the police call that the other people was doing. She never called the cops. I couldn't find no recording of her calling the cops.
Well, if she, I'm sorry. Hey y'all.
Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead. Good morning.
Welcome.
If she didn't know supposedly that he was injured, why would she call the cops though? Remember, she
Mm,
came back to, oh I went down the street because he got out the car because he was hot. So she supposedly don't know that he injured yet.
hmm.
Yeah, I get
Okay,
that.
you
I got
cooking? Go
that.
ahead.
Now I'm listening. Go ahead, continue. Like Miss Porter said, man, for real. I was in a relationship for 20 plus years with my kid's father in Puerto Rico, wherever the fuck. We done had domestic dispute and all of that shit. I'm not leaving my man. Not my man.
Hell no. Hell
And you get the
no.
fuck out, we getting the fuck out. And you get out, I'm getting out. I don't give a fuck if it was a 2026. Park that motherfucker, we gonna walk and get your motherfucking ass back in the car.
Hello, we gonna argue on the side of the road?
What the
What you
fuck
mean?
you said?
Ain't we?
Exactly.
Ain't
And then
we?
you gonna go to the gas station and wait and make them walk to you, bitch? No, we gonna walk together. And
But
you
if
But
he
y'all
come back
gotta
hopped
to the
make
out
it
the
make
frame.
car,
sense that we
You come
remember
to the
y'all, we
frame.
somewhere we don't know. How the hell he know where the gas station
Exactly.
is?
Exactly.
and if
Exactly.
he
With
hopped out the
food.
car, who closed the door behind him?
Man, fuck that, all that, boy.
Let's
I'm just
go.
saying, and you get out, we getting out. We both getting out. We both walking, and then we gonna still argue all the way to where the fuck we going. Ain't nobody gonna eat no
I'm just
pizza.
saying,
I know chicken.
I'm saying logically, if he just hopped out the car, who
He
closed the
ain't not
door
hopped out no
behind
car.
him?
Man, man's a truck driver.
I
Man,
No,
make
not
it
hold
make
on,
sense.
Ronitra.
supposedly.
Let her land. Ronitra, let her land her plane. Her, she just saying she's agreeing with you, but she's giving
Mm,
her point. She's
okay,
landing a plane. Go
got
ahead,
you.
Jay.
I'm saying logically, if someone jumps out the car while someone is driving, how does the door close? I'm not saying that he did it. I'm saying make that make sense.
It doesn't.
Let's
And it
go.
never will because it's not true.
And then in the pictures here on the white T-shirt, not a white beater. So where happened to the white T-shirt? Because I seen the pictures because I tried to send it to Miss Parker, and it was gone. He on a white T-shirt, and like some black shorts. I mean, black pants, black sweat. But I try to get
I
it
got
to
a picture of him in a white t-shirt. That's why I said it is a
yeah,
they
white
said that
T-shirt.
in
I mean,
Florida
yeah,
they
check.
call a t-shirt a beater. I don't know.
Yeah,
They said they call a t-shirt a beater down there. So I don't know. It's
Nah,
you
right.
know
I
how
seen
we
a
wear
white
stuff is
T.
different in every state. So
yeah,
I
Right.
don't know they
but in every state we say t-shirt and we say beater.
It beat her, exactly. Yeah, on the
Yeah,
white
damn
tee.
straight. I said that too. I said it, Kenola. They was like, nah, we say this in Florida. So I left it alone,
no,
Kenola. I left that
Right.
part alone. I know what I said and I know what the
no.
witnesses said. But go ahead,
But
Kenola.
I said,
But this something else I noticed. Now on a police call, they said that he was struck by a car. So where is the car that struck him? Like, did they ever? Nobody never found out what car hit him. Where's that car?
mm-hmm.
That's very
So why y'all
interesting.
ain't looking for the car to hit him? And then my thing is, Kenola, the witnesses said that he ain't, even the medical examiner, he didn't have nothing but a brain injury, a
Yeah.
skull. Come on, kid, you ain't got no scrapes, no nothing
And
on your arm.
where is the injury at again? Where is it?
Just the
And
head.
the head, the back of the head.
Okay, so that means that he must have was struck where inside of that car.
Nah, it was
In order for
after
him
that.
to get out that car and whatever, like he, you know what I'm saying? He was dizzy, allegedly. He got struck in that car. He was dizzy, and he ended up falling how he fell because he was dizzy. He didn't know where he was walking at. See, it's like
Is
we doing way more police work than the police.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
is it just me, or does the first person that found him seem a little off? Like, I don't know. It's something about the first
I
person that
thought
Absolutely.
about
found him.
that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like they knew her.
Absolutely. I said
Yeah.
it.
I said it Gigi spent the other day, yes, especially when Rob and them was talking. I said that you right. To pick up the money and place it and then stage it with the chicken wings by his feet, it makes sense to me.
Correct.
Yeah.
And
And it
that's what
makes sense to
the
me.
lady
Hold on.
said too.
It will matter, street poet. Let me tell you something. If Ken Nola walks in a pizza place right now with that black t-shirt on, he got on his avatar. And when they find him, they say that he had on a black tank top. Clothes matter because What
Mm-hmm.
happened to who took off his t-shirt for him to have on a
Right.
tank top now? So that's why I keep making everything matters.
And
Everything
did they
matters. Just
take
like
it off?
Kenola and just Jay putting out the witness saying that he got out of the car staggering. The first witness said he got out of the car. The homeless person allegedly said he was already staggering getting out of the vehicle. They didn't say he fell out the vehicle, he jumped out, because they would know if they know that he was staggering getting out of the vehicle.
And did they
That's
take it
why
off
I'm saying everything.
because it was blood on it? Like,
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
too. And then
Clean up the crime scene. Exactly.
the person that's saying that doesn't matter, it really does, because what if I
Mm-hmm.
need to use you as a witness and you get on that stand and say this, and then the prosecutor come and say, oh well, no, they had this on. That means you're not a good witness, and
Yes.
you lied. It's perjury. So little things like that matters. Trust me, the little things like that could get somebody to 100 years. Trust
Man.
me. So, and this it's like I said, it sounds like a setup. Maybe somebody was in the back seat. We don't know. He did have an injury in the back of his head.
And then if I feel like if they went about in the back seat, they she dropped that load and they pulled up on him. Cause who go from a cabin to a room? Nobody.
Right. That was
It was
yeah, that was
odd. Like
weird
who
to
goes
me.
to a cabin?
I
You
felt
got a
that odd
cabin.
too.
You go to a cabin, it's for the whole go there, you know what I'm saying? Celebrate Christmas, you get your stuff thistle, and we out of here. You drop that low mod out, and you set the man up. It was number the lick, it was number the plot. The plot of that lick, man. And then like the numbers matter. Like I said, $250,000. This man wasn't even cold, and you done empty his account out. And his auntie's on her. Like I was trying to tell you when it happened. She said he shared her account with the auntie. I mean, he trusted that auntie. She's a real bitch. Numbers matter when it comes to the feds. Come on, man. I'm from the streets. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. You from Kentucky uptown with the other people, Miss Parker. But
Let
I'm
me
from
ask
Louisville, nigga.
this. Let me
it's
say
something
this. So
about
Streetport, hold on, just Jay. Streetport said the witness will have to say what color the top was, not whether. Yes, they do. They have to say yes, they do. Streetport. They're gonna have to.
And then I
If
think
like Kenola said, if I say Kenola is in a black tank top when I find him,
that's what he's saying.
I it can throw the case and you will
Uh,
not be, even though you found him and did all this stuff, they will not use you as a credible witness because he
mhm.
was seen in a black t-shirt at the pizza place. We won't know for sure until we get the pizza place footage. But if Ken Nola's in a black t-shirt, he better be in a black t-shirt when the witness sees him too. He has to, because everybody's gonna, that's the prosecution's gonna say, what happened to his clothes? They're gonna build
Right.
a timeline.
Correct.
That's all I'm saying. They're
Mhm.
gonna build a timeline off of why his clothes was different.
That's why it's called an investigation.
Exactly.
even the Papa John's don't make sense because why was they going back towards Papa
Right. Yeah. It was what the people
John's
said.
warm? So for the wings to still be warm, they had to have just left. So why were
Now,
they going back?
I feel like that part is they got the piece and something happened right there, and then she went and laid him out, and then went to the Circle K, which is opposite from where he was laid out at, and she was going back to follow what come through her alibi. So they let him out, and then she went back around, and this like the people were saying those cameras work. Not only when you run a red light, those cameras work. That's why I talked to Miss Natasha. I'm like, you need to call OIG, you need to call motherfucking hey. He's like, who's that? Attorney for
Now,
Officer General Respect, like for because the police is not moving fast enough, so you make them move. She's like, I'm like, yes,
Let
I'm
me
like,
say this,
listen,
Juanita. Let me say this to Ken. Let me
yeah,
say this to you guys and give me your thoughts. I'm gonna start with Kenola and then go to Jay and then you, Ranitra.
yeah,
When the first witness, I mean, when the white people that found him, the nurse and the fiance, did y'all see his gesture when he said, when they said that, when Miss Natasha said, he said, when he said, what was suspicious to me was the wallet in the phone, and she said, "Yeah, the first witness said that he did it." He said, "But the timing," he said, "that was quick."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because remember, he said
Yeah,
they pulled exactly behind, like they wondered why he stopped. They was right behind him. Go ahead, Kenola, give me your thoughts.
yeah. That, like
You're
I
right.
said earlier, it's like she knew her. She knew them. My guess is she probably was in that car with them. I don't know. This is all alleged. It just how she just sounded weird to me. Like I'm like, who is this? Like, and why she answering like that? The man even was shocked at that. Like you saw his face. Like I'm like, I don't know. Something ain't right. But Miss Parker, let's you want to wake it up a little bit because, like I said,
Wake
I
it
was
up.
doing some research on Facebook.
Wake, wake it
Now
up.
you said the best friend, that's her bestie, huh? So she ain't gonna lie about nothing, right?
Hmm.
Can you get her best friend on here so I can ask her some questions?
She's not like I'm thinking. Yesterday she
She in
missed
the
me,
chat,
took me
trust
out.
me.
Oh, she in
Oh,
the chat.
Yeah,
I
she's in
she's
want
the
to
in the
ask
chat.
chat
her
She
now.
this.
ain't commenting, but she ain't
She ain't coming.
commenting,
I
but
agree, lady.
I
she
want to ask her
everywhere.
this. When the last
She
time she talked
everywhere.
to that ex, her ex,
She
the best?
basically don't know
Mm.
her. She and then she don't know her like it because like Gigi asked her, "What's her favorite color?" Did you get a wedding invitation? Did you get boot the boot?
Right.
No. Did you know she was pregnant with twins? Did
Hold
you know
on,
what
Rodney.
happened?
Hold on, Rodney. Hold that thought. Rodney, hold that
Yeah,
thought.
I'm
Let me tell
sorry.
y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. I just want to let everybody use some common sense around this motherfucker. I'm not great sugarcoat over this motherfucker. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I do too. I dig too deep on cases. I'm sorry. The
Let's
bitch
go.
said, and it's no dick to you, no bitch like that. I just cuss, baby. If you
What
listening,
you
you get.
said?
She said, I know Lulu told her some things. So,
Mhm.
Kenola, I'm gonna tell you about what happened to the unaliving of my dude, but you don't know nothing else about me. Come on, get the fuck up
Let's
out of here.
go.
Get up out of here.
What you say?
Get up
She
out of
said
here.
she
You're not
told
doing
her
it over
what?
here.
Hit him again,
She
Miss
Right.
said,
Parker. He can hear
so,
you.
Right.
so wait, Ronita, Gigi played a clip of the best friend on another panel. And she was like, I know what happened. I know some of what happened. You know what I'm saying? But Gigi said, well, did you know about her being pregnant with twins? She said, no. I ain't gonna tell you I'm pregnant with twins, or you don't know my favorite color, but I'm gonna tell you what happened to Tyrone on the road. Does it make sense?
Mm-mm.
No.
Does it make
Hmm.
sense? She
It's
knows. She
giving
knew
plant.
exactly what happened, y'all. She knows
Hey.
exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
She when Gigi busted her out with that clip of her on another panel saying she know what happened, and only to get in, she thought she was playing in Gigi face. She wasn't, y'all. Gigi was playing her. I want y'all to know that Gigi was playing her because that's how you get a lot of shit out. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sometimes you got to make the dummy think you dumbing yourself down with them. You get what I'm saying?
She set
And
a
that's what
trap
it
for her.
was. She showed did. She
But
showed
now,
did.
did you remember her saying, "I'm not gonna talk to you. Keep talking to me like it"? Because she, I'm like, I was over here in tears. Hey, baby.
Yeah, she wanted. You know how you get somebody back against the wall. Gigi one of them. She did me like me. So
Hey, I
she
was
wanted
in
Gigi to bring
tears.
another approach so people
Yeah.
feel comfortable. And when Gigi, she was
Mhm.
like, "Well, I don't like how you're doing that, Gigi. I don't like how you're saying. I don't like that laugh, Gigi. I don't like." And Gigi's like, "Well, I don't like yours." You know, everything was laughable. And if y'all caught on, she said, I got my mental issues. Don't Lulu got
Right,
mental
right.
issues?"
Yeah,
And
she
I can
did.
make 1,000 Instagrams. I can make 1,000 Instagrams. Do that mean that's me? And y'all said Gigi's hiding. I mean, Lulu's hiding now. Y'all heard kids in the background. Do that not mean that she's staying with a bitch that got kids? Let's talk about it.
Right. Let's talk about it.
See now you come on. Now you see what's going on. We're not slow,
Mhm.
we're not stupid. We already knew what it was at that scene. It just was weird. Like I never seen no car give you an injury like that. What? Well, I will be towed up.
But I got something to say though. This is kind of personal, which is cool, off subject, but it's related.
If this is
I
about,
didn't.
let's just stick to Tyrone. Is it about Tyrone?
Nah, it was just relatable. to where how I feel where I'm invested because of a situation that is personal to me. And my nigga was gone for a couple stacks. Like my brother built a bitch up like he built that bitch up. He made a Lulu. You feel me? Mama wasn't shit.
Right.
Nobody was shit. Should the little dirty dumb dumb put the bitch on, and the bitch took him for a couple grand and set him up and robbed him. Which the only thing she didn't do is take his life. But
But the
so
hospital said, Ranitra and Ken and Jay, they said that there was not a vehicle injury.
yeah, I know it's obvious. I'm a whole CNA. I've been a CNA for 20 plus years, and I went to school to be a nurse. I just quit because I was doing other things, ma'am. But it doesn't make sense. Like you said
And
about the
Brent,
Let me
T-shirt.
get
Like
to
you said about
Jay
the
real quick.
T-shirt.
Hold on, Ranitra. I'm gonna get your thoughts, Ranitra. Hold on, Ranitra. Just Jay, give me your thoughts on last night with the best friend and some of the things that she said.
For one, I found it funny that she finally came up on the panel because Gigi been calling her up there for the longest. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what's this about? You know what I'm saying? I don't, as far as her being Lulu, I haven't really paid attention to Lulu voice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm whatever it is, she got too much time on her hand because she is everywhere. Anytime she see them on a thumbnail, she there. I told you she was in your chat. Remember when I said she in the chat, the girl from last night in your chat, and you said who? And I said BG. She disappeared. She didn't say not one other word, but she was in here trolling. And my thing is, she be in the chat going hard, with her assumptions or whatever. But she got up on that panel last night acting dumb. But now I'm just listening, and then you say you don't know what you didn't know the facts, but you in every chat. So how you don't know what's going on if you in every chat? Character witness, girl,
Mm-hmm.
bye.
Right.
And she said
somebody
something
said that
big
sounds
too.
just
She
like
said,
Lulu.
I don't look, Kilola. She said, I don't want to be a part of a Rico, but you
And
saying
she
your friend is
did.
innocent. Where the Rico coming
Right.
from?
Yeah, that you see how that don't make so sense. Now you telling on yourself. What you mean?
Yeah, you telling on yourself, baby. How's a Rico coming when you over here saying your friend
And
innocent? You fighting for your friend's innocent, and you talking about a Rico. Rico gonna go get your homegirl, bitch. Is you cool?
Miss Parker, can you mute me real quick, please, for about 10 minutes?
Yeah,
About to
Yeah,
have some
I
yeah.
sense.
then how you
and
going
y'all say
so
y'all didn't
hard
hear
if
the
you
phone
don't know the
call, right?
facts?
The police phone call, the 911 call, right?
No, no.
Oh man.
I didn't hear it all. Let me put my information back up for you, Ken, in the
So
back chat.
I want to hear. Okay, so see, yeah, now I want to hear this girl because this person that called said that he was struck by a car, but you said the people said he wasn't. That ain't look like that. It ain't even look like no car injury. So I need to hear this person first before I say what I need to say on on
Remember,
GG
Yeah.
interview.
remember I said the other day
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
felt
come
like
back
that first.
in. Go ahead.
Remember I said the other day that first
Me.
call felt like a plant because it was like they was
Yes,
adamant to say that he was struck by a car. But what I heard, I haven't heard the actual police call. I've heard the dispatcher talking to another dispatcher. And it was like it was more
Mm.
than one call coming in. And that first one, they said that first call was when they were saying that they were struck by a car. Then the next call said he was pushed out the car. Then the next call, it
yes,
was right. So I haven't heard an actual 911 call. I've only heard the dispatchers talking to other dispatchers. So we
and
really
it
don't
was
know.
relating what the police was
Right.
saying, what she was saying to the police, and it just was. It was an odd interaction between everybody.
Then you got
Yes,
this invisible
I agree.
homeless man, and that first person that arrived that just seemed suspect, like he was there so long that the other couple pulled up and he was still there. He had enough time to do all of this before they could even see him doing it. So what were you doing by the body
Right.
before they even pulled
Hmm.
up?
Did you plant the stuff that they said looked like it was planted?
what was his
Because
what
that's what
was
I'm
his
saying,
height
Keno.
what was his height
That's
and
what I want to
build? Did
go
he
to.
go in Papa John's?
Mm, that's what I
See,
want
I
to
like
stick
when
to,
y'all do this.
Kenola.
Yeah, y'all some
Yeah, for real,
intelligent
Ken.
women.
That's why I said I want to stick to this. When if you go back to the white man and his wife, I'm listening to what he's saying. He's saying that the one that told Miss Natasha, the first guy that stopped, told Miss Natasha, he not the white couple, the man that was in front of them said he moved his wallet and moved the wings over there. Hold on, Kenola. The white man, that's why I said go back and listen to the witnesses that told them, the white man and the wife, he said, but how did he have that much time to move all his
Right.
stuff when we was right behind him? That's basically what he said. Like he was like the timing
Mhm.
though. How did he move it that quick? So you moved all of that shit that quick, but you didn't call 911. You didn't call 911, but you moving the shit. How the wings, the pizza all over the wings is on top of the pizza every time. Am I lying, Ken?
Correct.
So how the pizza go first? How the pizza all over the road, but the wings is still attached in the box?
And the money is just like sitting there, like ain't the money supposed to be spread out? The money is like right there by each other. One, two, three, four, five,
So the
six.
wallet, how the wallet get out of his pockets, but the wings is the only thing intact.
Right.
His wallet, the money all over, because he said his money was all over the road. He thought it was paper, but it was his money. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
man.
And fifteen
Who is
dollars.
this
What was
first
it?
car that pulled up?
What was it? 15 ones? Cause $15 ain't a lot of money to be spread all over the road.
Come on, Jay.
But
Come
just like
on.
they said, it looked like it was set there. Like it ain't look right. It just didn't look right. I need that first caller. That first caller, I need to know who that is. That's what I want to know.
That's who, that's who I want to know who it is. That's who I want to know. I
That
want to know
first
the
caller
first
and
call.
that first
Because like you
witness.
just said, Jay, it
Yeah.
wasn't 15 ones because that means that the couple counted the ones. You feel me? So it had to
Exactly. I
be
was just girl, get out
$15.
my
So
head.
you said the first caller said it was paper all over the road, but it was his money. But it was only $15. That's three pieces of paper on the ground. That's not a lot. So
Right.
what are
Hmm.
you talking about, first caller? Come on, man. Ken,
Unless
I'm with you
unless
on
that
that.
We can
First
find
caller.
out
unless
who
that
that
first
is.
person
Trust me.
robbed them and only left $15 because that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, it seems like this is a
Hmm.
group effort. This it's just I don't know. And that pastor, I'm gonna look into that pastor because she is very straight. I like she's too. I don't know. She was a little too invested to be a pastor. Like most pastors are pray and say that they hope both families get closure and
Yeah.
all. Like, she just was one sided.
Hmm.
I didn't like that.
And this is my thing. The pastor's supposed to be the mama's friend, but you are painting a very negative picture of your friend's son, and the
Yep.
mama ain't said nothing, but she got all this energy for Natasha.
Yep.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
And
She
taking
was
up for
mad.
Lulu. Now, let's not forget. Let's not forget sneaking in
Right,
the
justice for
funeral
Lulu.
and
Right.
you know what I'm come on, man. And then why was the pastor so worried about the t-shirts? Did what that have to do with her? What
Money,
his daddy
money,
side was
money,
doing?
money,
Well,
and the
mm,
So you
date
own
on the
us up.
yeah,
t-shirt.
yeah.
You see, you thinking how I'm thinking. You feel what I'm saying? See, that's I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna look into this pastor. I gotta see her. I gotta see who she is, who she really is, and what she went through in her past life. Because you got to go through a lot of stuff in your past life in order for you to become a preacher and for you to tell people your story and it's just it seems like she's still in the streets to me.
A
Seems
plant.
like she's still in the streets and she's just using that as a front, allegedly.
A lot of them seem like
Mm,
plants. BG seemed
mm,
like a plant. The pastor seemed like a plant. The first person that found him seemed like a plant. The first person to call seemed like a plant. It's just a lot of plants. So that goes to is more people involved in this than it seems.
Oh, that's her Facebook. Let me write this down. Yeah, let me see
But
what she
then let's
about,
go
Big
to
Baby.
this just Jay real quick. Because I'm gonna come back, you guys, to this. Ken, I hope you and just Jay pull up in probably like
I'm gonna email
4 o'clock.
you.
I'm gonna go back live with this because I'm ready to go out of town. But let's go to this real quick. When BG said to Gigi, I asked Lulu, where's everybody at? Why is nobody else speaking out?
Hmm.
But I thought she said all them friends had her back and shit. All them friends. Why did you pick BG? Why is BG the voice? And then she said, I don't know, Lulu. She said, I only know Kiara. If you know if just Jay is Jay
Right.
and
I
her
know.
name is
Come on.
Janet, I know both people. What are you
Come on.
talking about, Neil? That's
They
my
trying
Come
to
best
play
on.
on
friend.
our top.
Come on.
Absolutely.
Now
Absolutely.
the other day when Gigi was live, it was like three people that came up there back to back with other scenarios of how Lulu could be innocent. And then you had a few people in the chat, including BG, right? When people was calling them out like, that's Lulu. They working with Lulu. They all disappeared.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Mm.
It was
When
even a
I come
man that
back,
came up there. It I'm sorry. It was
go ahead,
even a
Jay.
man
No.
that came up there with his perspective. Well, he probably got mad and just hopped out the car because I've done that before. Woo, woo, woo. And then the people in the chat, like I said, with some plants in the chat that was, agreeing with him and all team Lulu. And then people kept saying, "That's Lulu. That's her people. That's Lulu. That's her people." They all disappeared.
You ever fell off a bike when you was riding a J when y'all were little? Did y'all ever fall off a scooter, or a bike, or something?
And I hurt
Yes.
my knees, baby, not
Don't
my
you
back of
scratch
my
yourself
head.
up? Don't you, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Don't you get an injury? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I
Cause only time
digress. I mean,
only time I'm gonna hurt the back of my head is if I'm popping a wheelie.
Let's go. Let's go.
yeah,
Makes no sense.
yeah. Mm. Cause I ain't never know nobody jump out the car laying straight on their feet.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I just can't see it. But she left a comment under a live, right under on social media, and somebody said something, and she left a comment under that thing and said he told me let him out. So in all caps, Kenola, she said, so I let his ass out. She said I stopped and let his ass out. So did you stop or did he roll out? And I want to see. I cannot wait for the gas station footage to be, or
Mm-hmm.
was she had a camera view? You know what I'm saying?
You,
Was she
you,
had a camera view?
She said it
why?
like that. I let
Why
his
would it?
ass out.
You know what I
She said
just?
in all caps, she said he told me to let his ass out the car, and she went in all after she said that, she said in all caps, so I let his ass out. I stopped and I let his ass out. I played it on the live I did few days ago. Yeah, and I said, wow. I said, so did he roll? Did he jump out or did he like how the mom and them not seeing this shit?
And
And it's
then
in her name. How y'all not seeing her say this comment?
you don't find it funny that he was found. They supposedly, because I ain't seen it and I can't find it. The footage of him going into the hotel, the gas station, or Papa John's is supposedly out there, but that ain't like a plant too. It's like we this is the alibi type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then
Mm.
if you told the mama, go back to the first police call. If you told the mama that he fell at the gas station, what happened to that story? And where's that? Where's proof of that?
Hey, boy, y'all cooking over here. I can't wait till you come back. I can't. Now
Yeah,
y'all
I'll
got
be
me
back at four
invested. Now.
o'clock. Jay, I need you and Kenola to definitely pull up. Ronitra,
I'm
you
here.
welcome to come back or whatever. I'll be back at 4. I'll be back at 4,
Okay.
Ken. So pull
I'm
up.
Okay.
You
here,
guys
girl.
pull
I'm
up.
here
You know what I'm
because
saying? Give me
I'm
y'all thoughts on
invested.
what Ken said about Nikki Stokes, because I see people in the chat saying she was pressed about the t-shirts and shit that like
Mm-hmm.
I with Kenola, I'm gonna leave with this. I'm like Kenola, Pat's supposed to be saying praying that both families can figure this out for the sake of, getting the answers.
Yep.
Bringing resolution, try to bring this family together versus and I never seen somebody be
Smear
a pastor for
campaign.
the mother or know the mother and talk about her child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
at this point, what do we talking about the domestic? Bring the domestic in. at a later point. Right now, these families are trying to figure out what happened to him. And let's not. He used to fight on her and do all this. So y'all mean to
He
tell me
was an
that Lulu called
alcoholic.
and told her, "Hey, Pastor, Tyrone jumped out the car. And, back in the day, me and him, he used to fight me. Man, all that shit didn't come out in that matter of time. It's a lie.
Yeah, I'm with you
She
on
know
that.
this woman. She know this woman.
She know her.
Mm-hmm.
She know her. Let's go.
Painting him to be an alcoholic and all.
I'm gonna play her video when we come back in, and then I'm gonna play Gigi live so you can hear the friend from last
That's what I
night.
want to
All the
hear.
inconsistencies. Okay, go check it out, Ken. Let me drop it in the chat so you can go catch it out, and then you give me your thoughts. That's what we'll do. We'll play it again, but you give me your thoughts. I'm gonna drop it in the chat right now. The link to that
Okay.
video. And you tell me what you think and all the inconsistencies. I was like, damn, baby, be quiet. I wanted to say, BG girl, just at this point, I wouldn't say nothing else. I would
I
be,
bet they pop out at 4 o'clock.
Hmm.
yeah, I would
I'm,
shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
wondering,
Because,
did they recover those other two phones?
mm,
Hmm.
mm,
Now that's interesting.
it is. It is.
I I would love to talk to that nurse and her husband one on one, like without the cameras, because I want to see exactly how they feel about this and what they think, and that's gonna matter because they was there.
Yeah. I would like to talk to them too. Do anybody got their names?
I'm gonna find it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, see if you can find their names for me, Ken. I
Okay,
think
yeah,
I
I'll
think
find it.
it should be a conversation with them too. Um, we can't overlook that they said that she had no emotions, and they don't know her to lie for her like that. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't know her to
Came
lie
down
for
there
her
to
like
get her story straight. Came down there with a story, and from my experience, a person that got a story right then and there, like always got an excuse for something, guilty of something.
Hmm.
Cause why you running up to them? How about, yeah, I was at the gas station versus getting past to them going, wait a minute, what happened to my nigga? What? Wait,
Baby,
what?
because I
Let me
would have
get
been
over
out
there.
there
You know what I'm saying? You supposed to have been
dramatic.
a wreck.
I would have been out there dramatic. Seeing my man on a what? Falling all out. Wait a minute, I'm getting in
Shit,
the
my wife would have
ambulance
had
with him.
snot coming out of her nose
Uh-uh.
and eyes too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't I dropped it in the chat for Kenola them can go and get it. For anybody
Yeah, I'm
that
about to
wasn't in there,
watch it
I
right
just
now.
dropped it. Look in the
Thank y'all
chat,
for
Kenola.
letting me up.
I'll
I'm
get
about to
it
watch
anytime.
it, and I'll see you at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
I will be
Thank
back
you,
Thank you, Miss
Ken.
tonight.
Lady.
All right.
Thank you,
I'll be
Ken.
back
Thank
tonight.
you, Jay.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
All right. So we're gonna be back at 4 o'clock, y'all. We're gonna resume this conversation. I want to hear Ken and Jay's thoughts on everything that was said over there last night on Gigi's. Y'all make sure y'all go follow all of Gigi's channels, the criminal villain channel, this channel right here. I think it's the what is it? The Dean Yor or Dean
Drop
Nor.
me. I'm
Okay, okay, sissy. Yeah, I'm ready to go out of town really quick, but I'll be back at 4, y'all. We're gonna kick it at 4. Yes, Nuki. For y'all that came in, I'm so sorry if I didn't get to speak. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? I just see your name, Nuki. How y'all doing? Anybody that came in, I'm so sorry. I like to speak to y'all, and I want y'all to come up if y'all want to. And I'm gonna get to some of y'all comments. I'm so sorry because usually I love dialoguing with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I apologize today. I do. I just dropped it, Denise. I'll drop it one more time. Capricorn, call me. Oh yeah, that's Capricorn. Okay, I'm gonna be safe. Thank you, Nubian. Happy Tuesday to you, Nubian. Thank you for coming through. Sherry, I see you. Short stacks, I see you, sis. And she didn't follow the ambulance. Absolutely not. Man, y'all go over there, catch that video. I just dropped the link right here in the chat. That's to Gigi. Y'all go catch with Gigi. Check up on her. Yep, Deep Nor News. Thank you, Short stack. Thank you. Y'all go follow that. video and let me know. Come back and forth with me and let me know how y'all feel. Sean even told her to cam up. Sean was like, hey, cam up and stuff like that. But she was adamant. Shit, if I'm gonna see my IG and that's me on the IG, I'm gonna cam up like, hey, I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hide. If I can hit a panel, damn it, I can cam the fuck up. You hear me? If I can be boisterous on her, pop a whole lot of shit, I'm gonna cam up. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't her. And that's just what it is. It's justice for Dro. It's a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot going on. Lulu done cut off the kids' phones. Lulu done took a large amount of money. I don't really know how much it was. I think they said it was a receipt over there on Gigi's. Yeah, I know she's queen of receipts. So they said it's a receipt over there showing how much money she got taken on. Cece is a friend of Miss Natasha. She's over there with Gigi and stuff like that. So y'all go over there and listen to what she has to say. And they also said the cousin just wasn't cousining. You know what I'm saying? And people are saying they family, they not. It's a lie. But it's always and forever going to be justice for Dro. And to you, Lulu, again, a snake only sheds its skin, but it's still a snake at the end of the day. Salute to y'all. Go enjoy the rest of y'all Tuesday until 4 o'clock.